order. Can you guys hear me? Yes, 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 yes. Hold on, let me make sure the audio is right. Oh, it's right. What it do, y'all? It's your brother, man, from the motherland coming to you guys live with another one of that Samba Conversation. For those that don't know who I am him, Junns, the Honorable Junns, the NBIC, giving all praise and glory to the to the healthy ones, to the heavenly ones, for they are worthy to be what? To be praised. And the name is Sunini Nanini. Round of applause for that. I definitely want to give a shout out to all you guys, last but not least, for everything that you guys has been doing, for the tuning in, for the feedback, positive, negative, allowing me to do what I do best, and it's keeping my foot on these heathens, these Hebrews, and the newly installed Heathenites next. Round of applause for that as well. As you guys can see, man, I'm starting early today, man. Got to be more professional when it comes to catering to the people, man. Everything must be done in decency and order. And if I am going to be an honorable judge, I got to lead by example. So, of course, I said, you know what? Moving forward, especially now we getting enter the 7th month of the holy calendar, it's only right that, you know what I'm saying, you just start doing things more righteously, just doing what's right, because what I'm doing is not for me. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just another temporary vessel until I'm no longer needed, and then the next youth come up, and the next sister, the next brother, the next child come up and continue doing this job. And this job is awakening, yes, awakening the children of the creators. Yes, doesn't matter if you are Japhet, doesn't matter if you are from Shem. You are the remainers of Noah, and you overcame that flood and made it to the other side. That means there's a chance for you to dwell with your heavenly ones as long as you repent and operate in a space of righteousness. So round of applause for that. Round of applause. Round of applause. I didn't think this joint was just gonna come on just like that, but you know how the adversary work, right? But we gonna have a good one today. You know what I'm saying? I come out, I purposely put these things together to give brothers and sisters true edification and to prep you on the judgment that you're gonna have on these heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites, right? So I keep the gavel on deck, because I'm about to come with all disrespect, and we're going to stand on righteousness, and we're going to bring forth truth, because like the word said, only the truth shall set us free. So without further ado, let us pull through. Pause. Yep, I know you see it. I know you see it. I know. Yeah. Before Allah, it was Allat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For my brothers that want to follow this Islam, like I tell people all the time, you need to know what you're worshiping. That's for any religion that is, even down to the ISIS Ra elites. You must know what you are worshiping, because nothing is allowed to be spoken of, to have a large following without the approval of Lucifer and his children. Period. I don't care how much you think you get in truth. I don't care how much information these people are giving you. I need you to understand that every single religion that you can think of or organizations that does not come from us. Okay? It does not. Judaism did not come from us. You go ahead and let these people feed you these stories. It does not come from us. When you think of Judaism, you instantly think of a European. When you think of Islam, you instantly think of an Arabian. When you think of Christianity, you instantly think of a European, right? We instantly. And I know it's frustrating because it's like we don't know who we are, but we're finding it. But the first level of finding truth is you must first expose the lie. And this is what we have been doing on the Repent or Die. This is what I've been doing on the Samba Conversations, is bringing forth truth. But before the truth, you must expose the lie. So today, we're going to talk about before Allah, it was Allat. Yes, Allat. And I'm going to give you my jokes a little later because I want to set the stage. So let's go. Introduction. That's what we're going to go through. The goddess Allah, Muhammad, right? Why did Muhammad destroy the temple? The Kabbalah stone connection and Allat and Allah. And then last but not least, contact information, right? Let us continue. Introduction. In today's Samba/class, we are going to talk about Allat. I know you all are wondering, who is Allat? Well, Allat is the deities Arab used to worship before the creation of religion known today as Islam. Sit back and relax. You'll be shocked by the things you hear and see. Okay? Let us continue. Who is Allat? According to researchers, Allat is a pre-Islamic Arabian goddess who was worshipped as a fertility deity, often associated with the moon. Don't these stories sound familiar? But let us continue. She was one of the chief goddesses of the pre-Islamic Arabian Pentagon, along with Alazua and Manat. Collectively known as the daughters, together known as the daughters of Allah. Now, for those that know who Allah is, that's, yeah. Allah worship. And also, before I even proceed, for those that didn't watch never seen the Samba Conversation of who's the God of the Bible, Gadriel, you should tune in. When you start digging deep, you'll see how all of these things tie together and it becomes one thing. Don't think for 1 second, people, that the reason why they're now promoting this so-called one religion, I forgot what it's called. The reason why it's being promoted, because subconsciously you guys never knew that every single one of these religions that's being united followed one doctrine. And the question that you need to ask yourself is, where did this doctrine come from? Okay? You got to ask yourself this, people. You got to ask yourself, where did these doctrines come from? Okay? All right, let's continue. Hold on. Okay. Let us continue. It says, we read that, but I'm going to read it all over again. It says, according to researchers, Allat is a pre-Islamic Arabian goddess who was worshipped as a fertility deity, often associated with the moon. She was one of the chief goddess of the pre-Islamic Arabian Pentagon, along with Alazua and Manat, collectively known as the daughters of Allah. Allah worship was widespread in Arabian Peninsula before the rise of Islam, and she was particularly revered among the Quraysh tribe in Mecca. With the advent of Islam worship of Allat and other pagan deities was gradually supplemented by the monotheism religion of Islam, and these deities were denounced as false idols. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna dive into all of that. Okay, let us continue. Allat, again, we're gonna continue reading this because I want you guys to pick up. Right? It says, Allat, the worship of Allat is attested in South Arabia inscriptions as Lat and Laton, 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 and Laton. But she had more prominence in North Arabia and the Hijah, and her cult, C-U-L-T, reached as far as Syria. The writers of the Sephardic scripts frequently invoke Allat in their inscriptions. She was also worshipped by the Nabateans and was associated with the Alazuas. The presence of her cult was addressed in both Palmyra and Hatra under the Greco-Roman influence. Let me say that again. Under the Greco-Roman influence. Her iconographically began to show the attributes of Athena, the Greek goddess of war, as well as her Roman equivalent, Manavera. Okay? Greco-Roman. Let me say that again. Greco-Roman. Let me say that one more time. Greco-Roman. Let us continue. It says Muhammad worshiped her at one point. Allat, the North Arabian goddess of pre-Islamic times, to whom a stone cube, are you guys paying attention? Right? At the Tifa near Mecca was held sacred as part of her cult. You see how they're using the word cult, right? Cool. Two other North Arabian goddesses, Mana, Fati, and Alazua, strong, so you have faith and you have strong, were associated with the Allah in the Quran, Islamic sacred scriptures. The Prophet Muhammad once recognized these three as goddesses, but a new revelation, oh man, revelation, rhymes with Satan, hey, who you waiting, hey, okay, led him to abbreviate the approving verses he had earlier recited and to abandon his attempt to place it Meccan paganism. Members of the tribe of the Quadorius I can't say that word, whatever that word is, circumambulated the Kaaba. See, the Kaaba in Mecca, now a central shrine of Islam in the Mecca al-Haram and the Mahern Mazak. Okay? But you see, they keep it. But you see, on the top, it says a stone cube which held sacred as part of her cult. But Islam wanted to eradicate her. But you got to keep this cult practice right here. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Now I'm a central shrine in Islam in Mecca, Al-Haram, the chanting of praise of Allah, Al-Azua, and Manat. Each of three had main sanctuaries near Mecca that were cited of period visits and offerings until Muhammad ordered them to be destroyed. The goddess was also worshipped by various Arab tribes located as far away as the Palmyra, Syria. Okay? Cool. Why did Muhammad destroy the temple? After Muhammad conquered conquest of Mecca, he reportedly entered the city with a large numbers of his followers, his mercenaries. These same people that followed Muhammad into this place was also the same people that made their ways into the places, into the shores of Africa, the east region of Africa, and forced this religion upon people with this so-called followers. See, when you put the word followers, it doesn't seem evil compared to, oh yeah, if I came with some armed men, right? But obviously you see it says conquest of Mecca. You can't conquer nothing if you ain't got people to do wrong. People not just gonna say, okay, fine, you could take it. Doesn't work that way. If you find any part of history where individuals disgracefully gave up their so-called time for anything, you let me know, right? It said, entered the city with a large numbers of followers, and together they destroyed the idols and symbols of the polytheistic worship found in the Kaaba, the sacred structure in Mecca that housed many idols, including those representing Allat and other pre-Islamic Arabian deities. The destruction or the reposing of pagan temples and the idol was a common practice during the spread of Islam in the region as part of the efforts to establish monotheism, say that again, to establish monotheism and eliminate polytheistic practices. However, it is important to note that the historical details of specific events, including the destruction of the Temple of Allah, may vary in different accounts and sources. Okay? So you see, the objective was to eliminate polytheistic practices, but you're going to find out why. Now, the Kabbalah stone connection and Allat. You read that prior, but I want to give you a little in-depth. It says Allat was worshipped by 7 naked priestesses who circled her cube stone in Mecca 7 times. A ritual that is practiced till this day in Islam, by the so-called pilgrims. The 7 rounds represent the 7 planets that were then known: Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury. Now, we all know that there's no other planet. People's going to say, how you know that? Let me tell you, if there was other planets, with all the chaos that's going on in this world, these people would have packed up and left a long time ago. They wouldn't be building underground bunkers to protect them from anything. They would have been shipping themselves out. Isn't that what they said? They the ones that had access to the moon and access to these high areas where nobody ain't never heard of. You know, they've been to Mars. They got the astronomical lens to see as far as Jupiter. They can see all these places. Meanwhile, they can't tell you who killed the person just the other day. But that's another topic in discussion. Let us continue. Please. Right? It says, to this day, the men guarding the Kaaba, the cube, are called the Shabaya, which means the son of the old woman or the son of Saba. Saba, pronounced Shabaya, means midwife or wisdom of the old. At the time of the goddess worship, the Kaaba was guarded by priestesses who were called Bethseba. Bathsheba, girls of the all wise woman, or the Bathsheba, meaning daughters of Sheba. Okay? Okay? Now take a look at this. Allat is a strong mother goddess, a solar deity, the black stone at the Kabbalah, which looks like a vula, which means vagina, with a baby's head emerging, was used by women to rub their genitals against the increase to increase their fertilities, and the priestesses would smear menstrual blood on it. Okay, let me move this. Hold on. There we go. My bad, guys. Who would smear menstrual blood on it as part of the cult, right? In all ancient cultures in which goddesses worship was part of their religious tradition, menstrual blood was seen as a powerful and used in fertilities and other magical rituals. Now, you heard that they said that they put in blood on this joint right here. As you can see, you see the gods still there. You see the gods? They no longer have. See, Islam make you remember that they don't want their woman dressing with nothing on. So they got rid of that. So they put the gods there. As you can see. Okay? Now, today's times, you have to pay them there from 7 to 10,000. I'm sure it done went up to like 20 bands, where you get to stick your head in there for like a good 2, 3 to 5 seconds, and you see the guards there, right? And they'll tell you, hey, get out. But I just want you to understand that women's menstruals been placed on this joint. And now men's head is sticking on that joint. Yeah. Okay? All of it, as you can see, part of the cult. Okay? Magical rituals. Okay? So for my brothers that's thinking that you doing a service to your so-called creator, just know that you're just practicing rituals for a cultist organization, which is now called Islam. And we're going to find out why Muhammad got rid of those so-called stones. They had to get rid of polytheism. Like I tell you guys all the time, I know you guys be frustrated, and you know, when I say certain things, it's hard for you guys to comprehend, right? Hold on. See, they be messing with my audio or with my visuals. Hold on. Yeah. This is what they do. But I know it's hard for you guys to comprehend. Like picking up on intel information like this, I know it seems far-fetched. I know it's like, wait, what? Like, yeah. A lot of you guys don't know what you are worshiping. Especially after I found out that, we supposed to give praise and glory to the heavenly ones and not the Father, like they've been telling us for years, and things that we've been doing for years, but yet you still see no growth amongst us as people. We have yet to grow with all this so-called religious studies and beliefs and practices, whether you in Christianity, whether you in Islam, whether you in Judaism. You ever notice that it seems like everybody's getting ahead but us? It seems like we're the only ones that's being left behind. Like it's like everybody's is moving on up to the east side, but yet we the only ones that's staying on the downside. We the only ones on the outskirts, still trying to figure out how do we get in, how do we get to the next level. And a lot of it is because we're still following the rituals of these heathens. We want to follow the ways of the heathen. Religion is heathenistic practices. I don't have to go into Christianity. I don't have to go into Judaism. You guys should know this. And I'm speaking mainly for my black and brown people, because black and brown, come on, fam. Come on, bro. None of these things got association with us, and you're going to see, man. Come on. Come on. You stick your head. Would you eat? And I don't want to sound graphic. If you got children around, cover their ears. But I'm gonna ask this question: would you pleasure your woman if she was in the top when she was on that time of the month? So why the heck would you stick your head into something that literally is known for women dropping blood to increase their fertility? Come on, guys. Ah, man. I can't make this stuff up, man. Let us continue. So this is what Allah do. This is what Allah do. And hopefully you guys can see the difference. Right? It says Allah is associated with pre-Islamic Arabian polytheistic beliefs. Worship as a goddess often linked with fertilities and the moon, right? Part of her pantheon of deities, including Alazu and Manat, known as the daughters of Allah, parentheses fallen, had a temple in Mecca that was eventually dismantled during the spread of Islam. Okay, right? Significant a pre-Islamic culture and religious context in the Arabian Peninsula. Now, this is Allah. The central and monotheistic deities in Islam, representing the God of the Arabian faith, okay, let me say that again, the Abrahamic faith, the Abrahamic faith shared with Christianity and Judaism. Now, you see, it says the Abrahamic faith. Now, I want you guys to show me where Abram said he had faith. They say Abram is the father of faith. They say, excuse me, let me change that. They say Abraham is the father of faith. So then you must show me where Abram had faith. And it has to be in the time of his living. Not when he died. When he was living. A lot of you guys like to give responses. A lot of you guys like to give responses after life after death. We don't want no Biggie Smalls right now. I need you to show me while he was alive that he was operating in faith. Because in order to be the father of something, in order to be named something, you have to go through something in order to have that. Faith and trust are two different things. Faith, trust, and confidence are two different things. So you only can have faith for things that are fake. What is Islam telling us? What is Islam telling us? What is Christianity telling us? What is Hebrew Israelism telling us? Because all three of these three religions I mentioned operate off faith. But to have faith, you only can have faith for something that's fake, right? You think Abram was operating with faith? And then the Creator took the time out to say, you are my friend? Yeah, you have faith? I think the word trust is more important. I think the word trust would stand out a little bit more. That probably explains why faith never existed with Abram. Abram never even mentioned that word, not one time. The word faith is only mentioned 2 times in the Old Testament. So how did our forefathers operate in faith? Where did faith come from? I'll leave it as that. You guys do the homework. Okay? The Abrahamic faiths shared with Christianity and Judaism. So all these 3 religions is sharing something. What are they sharing? Would you like me to tell you? Of course I will tell you. They're sharing Lucifer. They're sharing Lucifer. They're sharing and worshiping Lucifer. Remember, Lucifer said he wants to be like the Most High. They're serving and following the ways of Lucifer. You know that. When you see these brothers on the street corner talking about death to the Esau, death to Esau, death to the white man, death to Esau. When you hear them, and we all know that Esau is not a pale face. We're gonna get into that. Don't worry. We're gonna get into that. When you see brothers could get on their knees and pray 5 times, and as soon as they leave the mosque, they go get a mask, put it around their face, spin the block, and kill the same brother that was in the mosque with them. Huh? Huh? You have to make that make sense. These brothers, these religions, let me tell you something. Religion is literally an organization that's put there, that was created to make sure that you never connect back to your roots, your culture, everything. Religion came with slavery. They go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. That's what they're going to tell you. Let us continue. Number 3, worshipped by Muslims as the sole appointed and merciful God / fallen. See, I'm going to tell you what it is. Right? Revealed through the Quran as the divine message to Prophet Muhammad. The focus of Islam, monotheism, and emphasizing, let me say that again, emphasizing the rejection of polytheism. Let that sit in your head for a little bit. Let us continue. Oh, my bad, guys. Wrong button. The similarities. There's 5 of them. Nothing crazy. Arabian Peninsula significance. Both Allah and Allat have significance in the religious and the cultural history of the Arabian Peninsula. Pre-Islamic Arabian connection. Allah and Allah both had associations with the religious beliefs of the Arabian Peninsula, although in different capacities. Allah was part of the pre-Islamic polytheistic beliefs, and Allah is the modern day monotheist deity in Islam. Objects of religious worship. Allah and Allah were both objects of religious worship for the distant communities at various points in history, cultural and historical context. Both deities reflect the transition of religious beliefs in the region, right? From polytheism presented by Allah to monotheism presented by Allah. Temple significance. Allah had temples in Mecca that was eventually dismantled during the spread of Islam, while the Kaaba in Mecca became a central Islamic religious site associated with Allah. What they won't tell you. The sole reason for Muhammad to destroy the temple and the worship of Allah was to put the children of Sunni Nanini under spiritual bondage. When Muhammad met with the Romans, yes he did, I just showed you the Greco-Romans, they came up with a plan for Muhammad to obtain a piece of Africa and establish a belief system that would prevent the children of Sunni Nanini from revolting. He created Islam, a religion that appears to draw inspiration from the New Testament, replacing Jesus with himself as the Savior. Okay? Replacing Jesus with himself as the Savior. The emphasis shift from polytheistic to a one-world religion concept, promoting monotheism. Some argue that these changes was implemented to prevent Africans from connecting with their traditional culture and heritage. And the reason why these things was taking place, people, the reason why these things was taking place, they had to change it to a one God religion, because in your African culture, you must give worship to not one God. That monotheism comes from Europeans, come from the seed of Cain. We never, and I'm saying this based on brothers and sisters that's from the land, sisters that tell me this all the time. I'm in complete conversation, and these people say, nah, that's European. And because we won't remove this European from our ideology is the reason why we are still suffering. She said, even in the land of Africa, even now with this information that Sonini Nanini is masculine and feminine, male, female, even now, brothers will still reject and embrace the fact that you must honor both parents. That one won't work without the other. And it's not when it's convenient for us to say yes, wisdom. No. You're supposed to say both of them. If you want to speak on the wrath of the creator, then you know that's Sanini doing that. When it comes to the teachings and the understanding of being a just righteous or just living a clean civil life, Mama Love give you that. She teaches you that. But because of this monotheistic nonsense, we are stuck. 400 years later, we still stuck. 400 years later, we still have not evolved past the first stages. We are still, listen, matter of fact, the slaves was more righteous than we are now. The slaves was more righteous than we are now. And when I sit back and I look Everybody's getting ahead. Everybody is getting ahead but us. We remain like caterpillars and we get mad. And this is why these young generation is waking up and it's like, nah, I'm not going to do the church. And then it's like, I understand, because it's like, what do we have to actually offer them? We can't give them protection. We can't give them salvation. We can't give them freedom. We can't give them nothing. Religion don't give us nothing but faith and hope. That's what it give us. That's what it been giving us for the last how many years? Listen, these people deliberately came into our land and said that they was going to do everything in their power to ensure that we, the people, never know about our culture, our gods, nothing. Nothing. Even the information that we read, we really got to read it with an open eye. A lot of you guys that come from these religious organizations read it and take it for what it is, not knowing that the information is coming from the people that put shackles around your goddamn neck, that is invested into private prisons to lock your ass up. And I don't fall or do I believe that this concept that, not all people is the same. That is true. Not all people is the same, but we're not going to act like the people that's the same is not capitalizing off the same. Because of what these people done, they're taking full advantage of the financial gap. They're taking full advantage of the communities that they get to live in. They taking full advantage on the movies they watch, they on the music they listen to. They're taking full advantage. And I'm sure there's a lot of them that look at us in a way of, look at this nigga right here. I know. Because that behavior, you could suppress it, but you could never turn it off. You could suppress it, but you could never turn it off. See, I learned that. I learned that the hard way. Because once upon a time, I thought like everybody else thought. Not all people is bad. Not everybody. Until that opportunity presents itself when that person needs to set a reminder. And when I seen that was the day I said to myself, you know what? I gotta start watching these people. Even now when I come online, I gotta be mindful. I gotta watch. And then the system is so rigged that, let's just say, I respond with authority and conviction, and I flat out put this person in this place. These heathens don't even have to report it. They got bots that's put in place that as soon as you say something that's not in the community guidelines, it's instantly removed. And then you could get hit with a strike or hit with a warning. And if it continuously continue to happen, you'll just be removed altogether. Let us continue. Okay? All religion are against, let me say that again, all religion are against the children of Sunini Nanini. All religion. Islam, Christianity, Judaism, all are against the children of Sunini Nanini. All of it. And the reason why I say Sunini Nanini, because the seeds, these people have absolute pure hatred when it comes to the children of Sunini Nanini. Complete hatred. This hate that you guys are witnessing, when you try to ask yourself, what the heck is going on? What did I do wrong? It's bigger than me and you. And these people know that. These These people know that. They know why they hate you. I seen this European on YouTube saying out his mouth, oh, we know why we hate you, but we'll never tell you. We don't get offended when you call us a cracker. We take it as a badge of honor. This is what they said. We like when you call us that. And when and then when you sit back and you do the research behind the term cracker, they used to call them cracker because they used to ones that used to crack you on your back. Yo, here come the cracker, here come the cracker. What you calling me? Oh, nothing. Cracker. And then when they started paying attention to the name, they say, yeah, I'm the cracker. I'm the one that's going to crack you on your back, and you ain't going to do nothing about it besides cry and beg for Jesus, the Lord and God and Savior that I gave you, a religion that came to us right after slavery. That's where cracker come from. Cracker doesn't come from, it's not no disrespect. That's why they laugh. And that's what I'm trying to teach brothers and sisters. Like, yo, you really got to get over these people saying the N-word. Because nigger, whether it's nigger, E-R, N-I-G-E-R, or N-I-G-G-A, it all just means black. It's like they just use it as a mocking they just use it as a mocking tool, right? So I'm gonna mock you, right? So say your name is Calvin, right? I'm just gonna call you Salvin, right? Where I'm just making fun. I don't want to call you Calvin. I want to call you Salvin. That's just what nigger means. It's because they've been feeding you this nonsense on TV and on the radio and then showing black people, remember, this is movies. So when they say it, action, nigger, and then the black man responds. And the fact that we as people seen a black man, yo, did you see the black man punch that cracker in the face? Yeah, man. I wish one of these crackers would call me a nigger. And then boom. And then boom, not knowing that all of this is being pre-taught to make you hate yourself. Because nigger means black. Niger, black. That's all. That's all. They want you to act up, put your hands on them, because you know the laws, the Constitution protects them. You put your hands on them by, minimum 10 years, minimum. Just by putting your hands on one of these people, because the law is designed to protect them, period. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how you feel, the law is designed to protect them. It was never designed to protect you. The Constitution was never written to protect some slaves. Now, I think if somebody called you a slave would be more disrespectful than somebody calling you a nigger. Oh, you stupid slave. Excuse me, what you just said? I think that would be more serious. But even that, you can't let these things get the best of you, bro. You can't, because you don't have an army to defend you. You don't have a judicial system to protect you. You don't. Nothing is in your favor. So the one thing that you gotta always stand 10 toes on is not allowing people's words to offend you. You think the nigger wasn't being called when your ancestors was picking cotton for 15 hours during the day? You think it wasn't called? But yet they still held it down because it was a bigger cause. The cause is still the cause to this day, and that cause is freedom. Freedom. We don't want the money. We don't need no reparations. We want freedom. We want separation. We want you guys to pack your bags, go back to wherever you at. You want America? Fine. Take it. Just let us go. Just give us 5, 10, 15, 20 Titanic ships and let the brothers and sisters get on that and let brothers and sisters go back home to Africa. But you won't do that because you know there's something that's over there that's keeping you in power and keeping us in servitude. And that is what, people? What you think that is? It's religion. It's Jesus. It's Islam. It's Allah. It's Yahweh. It's Yahweh Shai. It's Hebrew. It's all of these fallen things that none of us could never speak. To this very day, I've yet to see a black man that speaks fluent Hebrew. I'm talking about fluent Hebrew. I'm talking about stand up next to a Hebrew and just have a flat out dialect with one of these Gentiles. Still to this day. But we're fighting it. We're studying. We're reading books. We're reading this people's book. We're reading that people's book. We're like, you know, like I told my big bro, I said, yo, big bro, that Bible is not the end all be all, big bro. Genesis chapter 13 verse 1 was the only thing that we need to give us the map, the pinpoint that the Holy Land, that the land that was given unto Abram, that the land that was given, that was created for Adam, for Shem, for Noah, for Enoch, that land is the land that every single nation designed to take full advantage of. That's the only thing that book is important to. That right there. Everything else is questionable because look, Solomon is not even his name. You feel me? And then it's like, yo, these people really took our books, really rewrote and created a whole story to justify them. Muhammad got rid of Islam. Listen, people, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Listen carefully. The reason why Muhammad got rid of the Allat is because when they was in an agreement, when Rome, when the Vatican, where the Pope was giving these heathens money, weaponry, support, and men, they had an objective. The objective was to remove. You don't want to give these people no space or no understanding of knowing that there's multiple gods. You don't want that. You have to remove that and teach them monotheism. Even in relationships now, here in the world, they promote monotheism. Oh, yo, you got to be monogamous, bro. Polygamy, nah, son, that's not righteous. Who told you that? You must show me where in the book where it says that. Because the first mention of that to me that I've heard was in the New Testament. Because even in old, when David was going off, Creator said, yo, son, I could have gave you many wives, bro. You took this man, shorty. I could have gave you many. Listen, why did Akko B just settle for one? He said, listen, nah, it's against my Creator. He was a just man. Why? Why did Sarah allow Abram to get Hagar? He said, "Oh, babes, look, honey, I can't give it to you, man. Just marry her. She could join the pack." Why? And I say these things, and people is gonna take it like, nah, bro. It's like, nah, we not. I'm like I said, I'm not following nothing European, bro. No more. The heavenly ones already laid it upon me. Say, yo, continue doing what you're doing. Obviously, I'm doing something right. I'm not out here promoting and speaking blasphemy. I'm reading according to what I see. I'm reading according to what I see. Akobe, they have just two. Some of them have four. When you go into African ritual, when you go into African cultures, when you go into the continent right now to this very day, I can show you men with multiple wives, bro. That's a norm in the Holy Land. Whoever told you that was a liar. And you know why they was feeding us that? To prevent us from building an army that can one day rebel and take down these people. Take down the people, guys. There's a lot of things, rules and regulations. That's why they had to kill us. They had to force this religion down our throat. You guys thinking it was easy? You think 70 million people dying, you think it was that easy? The people that remained, that got over here, the majority of the people that came into the Western were children. What you think the Haitians was praying to when they needed to do the voodoo to take down Napoleon and his men? What you think they was praying to? You really think they was praying to one person? I know people that do voodoo right now, and they tell me no, it's multiple gods. And they're the first one to say, nope, I'm not a Catholic. I don't do this European religion. I don't do it. Facts to this day, right now. And I never understood that. I always took it like, nah, these people is off, right? Because religion created a foundation, right? Religion created a base, right? That if it doesn't go in line with this base, it's deemed evil and wrong. But when you sit back and you reflect, ask yourself, what religion or anything that's supposedly spiritual did more damage than good to people like me and you? I promise you, Christianity oversees the murder and the destruction than voodoo. I promise you, Islam did more murders and destruction and evil and wicked than brothers that's into Egyptology. I promise you that all these religions, Judaism, you already know who owns the ships, people, done more damage to our people than any person that's following multiple things. You know why? Because these multiple things was our strength. So Nini not Nini is masculine and feminine, bro. Male, female. Father, mother. Is there more things out there to figure out? Yeah, but I'm only gonna stick to what I know, what I've been studying. If the heavenly ones say, Junns, it's time for you to get some barbecue, time for you to get some barbecue asparagus, then I'm gonna eat that. Put some mushrooms or whatever, I'm gonna eat that. If it's a fast that he says I gotta do, they say I gotta do it. But the first thing that I come to the realization that we all need to come to the realization, and I'm talking to the children of Akobe, the children of Akobe, we must denounce all religious aspect, the foundation, the principle, the morals, because none of it stands on righteousness. None of it. That's why a person that goes to church on Sunday and every day will still walk past you when you down and out, broke, don't have $1 or a pot to piss in, and they will still not acknowledge you as a brother, because this is what religion has done. Religion has created this sinister mentality that makes brothers and sisters have the option or the privilege to decide to be righteous or not. That's what religion has done. That's what religion has created. And you ask yourself, with all this knowledge and all this wisdom, with all these studies, all these things that we read, and here we are still at the bottom of the map. Here we are. I see brothers online bringing out books after books, this after that. But then after giving a great lesson, I want to give all praise and glory to Yah, for he is worthy to be praised. I want to say thank you to Yahweh Shai, for he is worthy to be praised. Meanwhile, the word says, wisdom is known of her children, and wisdom is going to come from her. Your father is the authority. So when you violate, he's the one that punches you in your mouth. But when it comes to understanding, when it comes to understanding, you gotta sit down with her. She's the one that's gonna holler at you. You could read that in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1. She's the one that's gonna come holler at you. She's the one that's gonna reach out her hands to you and say, "Baby, come over here and sit down. Come learn this." She's the one that's going to do so. She's, you ever had that, get that thought in your mind? Nah, I shouldn't be doing that. That's her telling you that. I would advise you not to do that. I would advise you not to get in that car. I would advise you not to deal with that boy. I'd advise you not to deal with that girl. And you're like, man, I need that. She bad. Damn, I got to make this run. Damn. And then you go make that run, and then your life is done. Or something happens where you'll never be the same again. See, we will always be connected. We will always be connected to the earth. We are made from this earth. Everything evolves around us. Your energy, you can walk by something or someone and can feel something bad about to happen. You got that spiritual power. You are made in their likeness and their image. You have it. You know what's stopping you from getting to the next level is the foundation of these religions. And is the devil's gonna make it any easier for you? Of course he's gonna make it hard. Why you think your Savior had to fast for 40 days? He knew what he was up against. And even through that journey to the confirmation into tapping in to get full control of righteousness, the devil said, "Nah, let me throw something out there. Let me get him off. Let me get him off his path of connecting the words that he came to eliminate our brothers from sin. He didn't come to die for nobody's sin. He came to remove us from sin. Sin is what? The transgression of the laws. We was following the ways of the heathens. The Europeans was in the Holy Land before the coming of our Savior. They was already there. These heathens been there. Amalek been there. They still there. They're now laying with your daughter. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't leave then, they ain't leaving now. It's gonna take the creator to remove them. It's gonna take the creators, to remove them. But what's taking so long? It's not that. Listen, it's not them. It's us. Because now here we are being awoken. Here we are being set free. Free. He said you should know the truth, and the truth is the only thing that's gonna set you free. The question is, are we really free? That if we really not free yet, that means we don't got the whole truth, my nigga. Huh? I'm not trying to hear, yo, we gotta wait for every. Nah. It's all of us. Each one teach one. What are we teaching? We teaching the same European philosophy, the same foundation, the same moral grounds. When you guys pray, make sure you give all praise and glory to the Father, for he is worthy to be praised. What happened to your moms? What happened to your ancestors? You know, stuff like that still goes on in the Holy Land, right? People pay homage to their dead ones. You know that, right? People still pay homage. See, we trying to pay homage too, but you gotta pay it in the ways of religion, right? Instead of having a memorial for Abram, just be like Abram. Just have faith. Remember, he's the father of faith. You see how they get us? The reason why we don't know the names yet. The reason why we don't know the names. The reason why we don't know the locations like that is because we're not tapping in the way we're supposed to. Because our tapping in is based on the information and the studies that they gave you. I hear everybody saying things like, yo, they can't get rid of they can't change everything. You's right. They can't. But let's not act like these people ain't scared. Please. You see, listen, they done so much wicked, they're like, yo, man, ain't no turning back now. Now you think all of a sudden now they're gonna have a conscience and they're gonna bring it out and give you information that's gonna change? Please, these people not doing none of that, bro. These people are gonna forever be evil. They're gonna forever bring out evil. And when they bring out truth, they're bringing out truth and they putting it in books that you would never imagine to look at. What's the name of this book? Yeah. They tell you that, listen, they've been mocking us from the gate. Anything, you want to keep something from a nigger, put it in a book. That's what they've been doing. And now they're giving you devices. They're making sure, it's a guarantee it that you never read a book. In the next 10 and 15 years, if you ask a child when's the last time they read a book, I promise you they're going to say they don't know. And the only time they're going to read it if they got to go to college or school and they got to do that. And even that, they're going to cheat and look through their phones and find the answer to it. Come on. You guys really don't know what's up against, man. The real war is not them, it's us. The minute, let me tell you something. The minute brothers and sisters start understanding that it's not just one monotheism nonsense that they got us following. The minute that we realize that it's not, that we polytheistic or monotheistic people, the minute we realize that and we start trying to tap in, and we tap in, I guarantee you, World War III gonna, internet gonna, everything gonna shut off. I promise you. You think all these brothers, you got the Hebrew Israelites, you got the Christians, you think all of this information is out, and nothing is going on with the internet? You know why? Because you're doing exactly what they want you to do. Leopold Letter said it best. Don't teach them the things that they already know. Teach them the things that's going to make them contradict their parents. And we've been doing that. I've done that. My mom told me, I will come from school and say, yo, Mom, did you know about this? Da, da, da. And my mom would say something. And my reply to my mom is, man, you don't know what you're talking about, man. My teacher got a PhD. Now let's take that same understanding and put it in back tense, right? Instead of saying my teacher got a PhD, man, these niggas is running the world. They chopping off fingers and feet, and you can't do nothing about it. I'm gonna listen to what they gotta say. Yeah. Because it's time for us to stop being around this bush, and it's time for us to start holding ourselves accountable. Understand that we've been lied to. This whole genetic world makeup is full of lies. And it's the lies that remains to keep these people in power, because we, the children of truth, the children of the promise, the children of the creators, prefer to take the pill filled with lies. And if it got a little bit of truth, you'll say, yeah, I'm going to keep this truth right here. I like this. I'm going to hold on to it. But the real truth, we ain't going to tap into that. Because according to their records, into the stuff that they created, multiple gods is a disrespect. So you basically saying your mom's is a disrespect too, right? So when you pray to the heavens, just put the mother to the side. Give all the praise and glory to the man. Don't that sound like Hercules and Zeus? But hey, that's another topic in itself, right? Let us continue. My bad, guys. You know I be in my bag. And look, I said all of that. Look, there's a quote from Bob Marley. It says, open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied? Are you really satisfied with the life you are living? Are you really satisfied? Are you really satisfied with the religion you are following? Are you really satisfied with the information that you have retrieved? Are you really satisfied? Because it seems like we're satisfied. It seems that it's cool. Just let it be. It seems like it. Meanwhile, I'm watching children in Congo being sold. I'm watching lakes in Congo and in other areas of Africa where people ain't got no water. People can't even dive into the lake because they contaminated the lake with chemicals. And who comes to save the day? Here comes the great white hope. They drilling holes into the ground, bringing water for the children. People is excited. And then they're gonna give them an offer that they just not gonna refuse. The Chinese people are coming. They dare. The Arabs, they been there. Their religion has deliberately taken us away. It has taken us away from the creators. Their religion has deliberately taken us away from the creator. Like even myself, I gotta catch myself because of years of this Luciferian doctrine. It has prevented me from having the true connection. I am having it now. Praise the heavenly ones for that. We're having it now. But let's not act for 1 second and not think for 1 second when we know that these people came up with a religion and all these religions that came with these Gentiles was teaching monotheism. Come on, people. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to say, you know what? Yeah, I ain't following this. Like I told the big brother, say, yo, listen, man, like I said, the book ain't the end all be all. I'm reading everything. Anything that comes my way, anything that's pointing me back to Africa, I'm gonna check it out. And when the goal to get there and to speak to the people. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, facts. At the end of the day, we're 2,500 years removed from anything that reflect us. Anything that associate us with the land, with our ancestors. We're 2,500 years removed. You think that we got the time to sit here and wait for the enemy to this? Oh, we got to go out and search for it. Or we got to all put money together and go out there. We'll put money to get a pair of Louis. I know, listen, I know it's a handful of you heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites that got a pair of $1,000 something, $1,000 jewelry. I got thousands of dollars of jewelry. And if I could get thousands of dollars of jewelry to put something around my neck while I'm in captivity, while I'm in the war zone, I think I could put $1,000 in my pocket to go back home and learn about myself. The time is now. It's over. The creators is like, yo, they holding back the wind. And it's like, yo, what's up with you guys? Honey, are you talking to them? Yes, babes. But you forgot they some stiff-necked niggas. Damn. What do I gotta give them another pandemic? Do they not see that I want them to come home to me? Do they not see that it's time to come home? Do they not see that it's time for us to get right? Do they not see that? Nah, because religion, religious got us in the minds of having faith, hope, sit still, relax, to be patient. The time's gonna come. That's what they've been telling you. Meanwhile, everybody that has no religious understanding or religious care are the ones that's making moves. But every single person that's religious is sitting still. You let that marinate in your head, man. You let that marinate in your head. This is the contacts, man. For those that trying to reach me, man, you know where to find me. Repent or Die Podcast, Gmail, Instagram, Repent or Die Podcast with the number 1. This is my address, 123. I'm everywhere. Are you dumb or are you dumb? And that's the address. That's the phone number. 1-800, are you dumb or are you dumb? Dial that number anytime you want to be dumb or you feel like you know it all. Dial that number and you're going to hear my voice. Matter of fact, you're going to hear the creative voice like this. That's what you're going to hear. All praise and glory to the heavenly ones, for they're worthy to be praised, man. Come on now. Yeah. You got to know who you worshiping, people. You got to know who you worshiping, people. I purposely came out with this because I wanted you guys to know the origin of these things. Remember, these Arabs was once upon a time following what we was doing. They was worshiping and doing what we was doing. All civilization comes from us. They're now that they're in power, they're switching the narrative and make it seem like all civilization comes from them. Like when you look at the East Coastal language, you see that they'll tell you that it's Aramaic. Ain't no goddamn Aramaic. It's Bantu. It's African. It started here. It started here and it's gonna end here. It's not gonna end nowhere else. It's not going to end nowhere else. It started here and it's going to end here. It's not going to end nowhere else. You can try. It sound good. It sound good. But if you guys are the creators of the world, the children, whatever you want to call yourself, the first beings on this earth, there's no way on God's green earth we still dominate you guys in every category. Dressing good, looking good, making love, having babies. Everything we do better. So there's no way on God's green earth can you guys be the superior beings when you at the bottom of everything. Even when it comes to technology, the only thing that you got over us is 2 things. Three things. Finance, resource, religion. That's it. Matter of fact, remove religion, finance, resources, and you got your culture. You know your heritage. You know your roots. You know who you are. That's the only thing you have over us. And that's the reason why. And you're teaching us to chase those things. 2 out of the 3. Matter of fact, I'm lying. Only chase 1. Chase the finance. Don't worry about the resources, and damn sure don't worry about your heritage. And if you do have the itch to find your heritage, go look into the book of Salakavak. Salakavak is going to talk to you about African. Salakavak. Okay? Abib is going to teach you about African. Don't worry. Don't worry. And when you see an African, just know that they dirty. They suffering from the curses. That's the seed of Cam. But that's not all. I know you guys thinking that that's it. No, that's not all. That's not all. So I had a conversation with a sister. I guess the sister probably thinks that I don't believe that I am the children of the creators. She probably get the assumptions that I'm just a regular Christian. I mean, based on the Repent or Die podcast, she probably thought that I was just a regular Christian. And let me state that I'm none of those things. Period. Zero. Zip zero. None of these of above. The only thing that I'm from is the people, the ones that sit up above. Let's get that clear. Okay? Cool. Now, the sister asked me, she said, I forgot what she said. But basically, I'm gonna give you guys a little lesson of art of war, right? Within the art of war, you always gotta present yourself, lower your standards mentally to see where people is at, right? Because when you come off like you have more knowledge and wisdom, people is gonna be in a space of fear, or they're gonna be in a space to defend what they believe, right? So I always come off like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's all intentional. So the sister said something. I said, sure. She was like, I would like to send you a video. I said, sure, send me the video. Now, she sends me a video. The video basically is letting us know that, the children of Akobi are black. Cool. Then when she sent that to me, I then proceed to ask questions. Now, one of those questions is, everybody's running, and I did a whole video too, where everybody's, in agreement when Kanye said, the Jews are black, the real Jews are black. So my question to the sister was, okay, so if the so-called children are Jews, which you're saying that's what we are. She said yes. So I need you to provide me with some text that shows that my savior was a Jew. And the problem that I'm starting to realize with people that's seeking this truth, because of religion, it prevents you from doing your own studies, because doing your own studies might open your eyes to something else. And you people don't want to be open to something else because they don't want to so-called forsake the assembly when the word says to study to show yourself approved unto him, right? So she proceeded to tell me that I'm denying who I am, that deep down in my heart, I know what she's telling me is truth, but I'm denying it. And I asked the sister, I said, but where did you see me say that I wasn't? I just simply asked the question. See, when you have a question that contradicts their teachings, they jump on the bandwagon of you are a non-believer, or you are somebody, let me show my face, or you are somebody that does not want to take on the opportunity or embrace the opportunity of being a woke one. That's the route that they like to go, which I've never said that. I never said that I was against. Never said I deny it. Never said I didn't believe. Never said nothing. I didn't say nothing. I just clearly say the same way you're saying that I'm denying it, you're denying answering my question, because I'm coming to you as a person that don't know. You have the knowledge and understanding. And if you wants to convert me into seeing what you're seeing, then I also need you to show me or be knowledgeable enough to know certain questions that I asked that you could give me the answers to. She proceeded to show me, she sent me a video where it's 3 brothers. Now, these 3 brothers, obviously, they still into the ISIS Ra elite stuff, which is cool. Not arguing that. But she also said that she follows God and not man. But then she sent me a video of 3 mans who obviously she's following because they're bringing forth information that sits well with her. Cool. So I decided to, let me show this again. So I decided to do this right here. So ISIS Ra Ali say they follow God and not man. Because they can't be the creators, because they don't know the creator's name. They calling on Yah, Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, whoever. So they following God and not man. That's based on what they said, right? Now, here's a map. What you guys see on the right, this is a map of, I screenshot it today from Google Earth. What you see on my left, right, this is a map of the biblical, so-called biblical map according to the biblical researchers. This is the map that they put together. Now, as I look on this map, right, I see Lebanon all the way at the top. I see the kingdom of Abram, Damascus. I see that right there. Right? Now, you can see the little gap with the water, right? So I'm guessing from there all the way, I can't even tell you where it stops. I get that's the so-called Northern Kingdom, right? And right along right here, right? It's the kingdom of Judah, right along right here. It has to be, because it's either that or here, right? So then this must be Moab, right? So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, this must be the location for Edom right here, right? I'm guessing, or it's probably not, because look, I'm trying to follow this curve right here. So this will be like Jordan. So it has to be like right here. So this will be Jordan. This will be the kingdom of Judah. This is the water. So this is Moab. Moab is Jordan, right? So then Moab is Jordan. Then that means this region right here, which is also Jordan, is the kingdom of Edom. Now, we're going based according to the Bible. You must show me where it says that all the children of all the nations, including Edom, will be scattered, because everybody say Edom is the so-called white man. That's what we're being told, right? Cool. All right. Now, so if Edom is the white man, and I'm going based on what I'm seeing here, right? This must be the kingdom of Judah. This must be the kingdom of Moab. This must be the kingdom of Moab. And then right here must be the kingdom of Edom. Right? Cool. So you know what I'm going to do. So before I go, I went on ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT, I was examining the old biblical maps and wondered about the modern location of Edom, as it is depicted to be next to Israel on these historical maps. ChatGPT replied, Edom is the ancient biblical region mentioned in the Old Testament, primarily associated with the descendants of Esau, the brother of Jacob. The territory of Edom is located to, listen carefully, is located to the south and southeast of ancient Israel. In modern terms, the region of Edom would roughly correspond to parts of southern Jordan and southwest Saudi Arabia. Okay? It says key cities and areas associated with Edom include Petra, a historical and archaeological city in present-day Jordan, and the mountainous region surrounding it. The biblical reference to Edom's place it in the south of the Dead Sea and the east of Arabia. The Rift Valley extends from the Sea of Galilee to the Red Sea. Now, you heard all of that. So they said the Red Sea. Obviously, this can't be the Red Sea. Obviously, I don't even know what this is. Right? So basically, this is where Edom dwells. Right? Cool. Let me share my screen with you guys. Yeah, we gonna dive into this today. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Bear with me, guys. Okay? So, okay. So, I was told Edom is the white man, which is cool. I hear that. Sounds good. But when I look at the people, these people don't look white to me. They don't have that pale face, blue eyes. They don't have that to me. So when did Edom migrate? Hold on. Let's ask another question. So you know it says Edom. You gonna know it by the eagle. Cool. So their national bird. So I asked, so what is the national bird of Jordan? The Sinai rosefinch. Why isn't there an eagle? Why isn't there an eagle? What the heck is this? I've never heard of this bird until today. But no, we still want to do this. We still want to do this. So this is Esau. This lady right here in the middle, this look like an Esau. Right? We're going based on what they saying. This is Esau, right? 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 Esau is supposed to be the white man, guys. Esau's supposed to be the white man. Now, I wanna show you guys the contradiction. As you guys can see, the contradiction is right here, right? But I'm gonna show you how you know. I'm gonna show you how you know that Edom has to be a colored man. I'm gonna show you. Matter of fact, let me go on my history. Hold on. Let me go on my history. Earlier today. Let me go. No. Look, I typed in black baby being born red at birth. There you go. Red all over. But that's not what I want to show you. 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 That is not what I want to show you. Hold on. So this is how Esau will come out, right? We going based on what these brothers is talking about. Right? Hold on, let me go on my history again. Okay? Now these are twins. This is the one I want to click right here. No, we don't want to do all that. Now, right? Now, this is the brother. This is them. This is them. This is where they was born. This is them now. Okay? As you can see, one is lighter than the other. And the reason why I want to tap it into all angles, because I want you guys to see something. Even though you see them different colors, you can see the resemblance as far as features go, right? Look at that nose. You see the nose? You see the nose? You see the nose? Now, why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? If you believe that your genetic makeup is going to change because of a different region you are in, you have fallen for the lies of Lucifer. If you believe that your features can change because of the region that you are in, you are highly mistaken. So if Edom, which is they say is the white man, is born of us, then every single so-called European shall have the same genetic makeup with me. The DNA must match. The DNA strings must match. Our strength must match. Our athletic ability must match. The way that we talk must match. Everything must match. And if it's not matching, it's still got to be passable. Everything must match. And if Saudi Arabia, hold on, let me put up the Saudi Arabia, because we definitely want to talk about that too. Hold on. Because we gotta look into Saudi Arabia too. We can't just look at Jordan. I need to see Saudi Arabia too. Don't you agree, people? Don't you agree? Hold on. Now, I click Saudi Arabia. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on, people. Let me share my screen. Damn, they should both be having black features. Hold on, let me share my screen. This is the Saudis. They should be having black features. That nose shouldn't be looking like that. It should be a little wider, not longer. It should be a little wider, not longer. Huh? These are them, guys. These are them right here. These are the people right there, and they ran off. They migrated. That's Edom. Because I need you to show me. I need you to show me where in the scripts that it said that Edom will believe it. So that means the seed of Edom should still be in that land. And there was no war raised against them. The Romans didn't come and remove them. They don't look like the Romans. You see, there's so much contradiction within the Bible. There's so much contradictions within your teachings. And that's why I try to tell and ask all questions to all these sisters. You must show me where. Who are these people that's teaching you, getting their resources from? You see, me, the big bro, and a whole lot of people, Umdallah, everybody knows the origin of these organizations. Every single one. You see, I gave you Islam. And this was like a little tap. I didn't even go in depth because I already spoke about Muhammad. I already told you he's a cross-dresser. I already told you he's a pedophile. I already told you these things. This was like a baby nail on the coffin. This is like the nail right here, and I just banged it. I didn't fully bang it to the point where it would never open again. This was just a bang on the coffin. Right? We already know where Christianity originates from. We know it comes from Constantine, Roman, Vatican, all of that. We know that. But for some apparent reason, it's like brothers and sisters refuse to do the in-depth studies and understanding of the so-called ISIS Ra elite teachings. And when you do your studies on the so-called ISIS Ra elite teachings, you're going to find out that they are 10 times worse than Islam and Christianity. Because the whole foundation is based on pure sorcery and worship to Lucifer. Hebrew is Lucifer's tongue. Masculine. Latin is Lucifer's tongue. Feminine. I tell you guys this all the time. I just showed you in the Allah. I showed you in the Allah that in Latin, female goddess, is feminine. It's a feminine language. All these people speak the same. They speak the same. But that Hebrew language, it only could be spoken. It's only could be spoken to the rabbi because that's the language that Lucifer created for himself. Remember, I will be like the Most High. He created that language for himself. We read from left to right. He said we're going to read from right to left. He created his own. Now, the question remains for me, right? This is the question that I ask for these brothers. Where are you getting your resources from when it's pertaining to this knowledge and understanding of Hebrew? Because even to the sister, I asked the sister, I said, sister, let me ask you a question. And I want you to be 100 with me. Can you show me where in the Bible where Eber changed his name to Hebrew? When did Eber even call himself a Hebrew? If he never did this, then why are we still calling on to these things? Who's giving us these titles? Who get the same people that's giving you these titles of Hebrews and Israelites and all of that? The same people. Listen, Jacob never called himself an Israelite. The name Israelite didn't even come until after he was dead. While the man was alive, had a whole conversation with the so-called angel. He triumphed with the so-called angel who didn't know his name. He never called himself an Israelite. Even while he was alive. The term Israelite came after he died. The word Jew was never mentioned in the time of Moses, never mentioned in the time of in the time of Moses, never mentioned in the time of Saul, never mentioned in the times of David. The mention of Jew first came in 2 Kings. How many books prior was created before the mention of Jew was ever mentioned? But yet you're telling me, we are black Jews. And let's just say that we are. For conversation's sake, let's just say that we are. Are you proud to claim a name or a religion or of a people that is biblically written that they killed your Savior, that you are standing by? Are we not from the streets? You don't side with the enemy. Yeah, I believe in Christ, but yeah, son, I'm standing with the niggas that kill him though. What order is that? The same rules that's applying in the streets also apply in the heavens. Don't the word say, choose ye this day who you shall serve? So how you claiming to be with my son, and this is for the sake of argument, how you claiming to be with my son, but at the same time, you breaking bread with the enemy? You telling the people, this is me. Pontius Pilate pour the blood. He said, this blood is not on me, and pour it on and the Jews, the one that you claiming to be, said, put it on us. We'll take full responsibility for it. And you're wondering why you're still the tail and not the head? How you want to side with the enemy and then get mad at me because I'm telling you, wait, that doesn't make sense. That's a contradiction. That's an oxymoron, bro. You can't claim something. You can't say you following something or following someone, but yeah, you are with the perpetrators that killed the person that you're following. Huh? And then when I raise these questions, I'm met with, I don't follow man, I follow God. So show me where did the Creator give us the name Jew, Hebrew? Tell me. I'll wait for it. Because every single name that was mentioned in the Bible play a prominent role. Like I say all the time, every name that was mentioned in the Bible play a prominent role in all religion. And I just showed you with Islam. Even Muhammad knew, all right, yeah, we about to bring forth this monotheism religion. Yeah, get rid of all that. So when we get these slaves, when they thinking, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. But just imagine the contradiction. Just imagine if Muhammad, who was worshiping these deities prior to the meeting that he had with the Vatican, he was worshiping these deities. Just imagine he came to a boatload full of Bantus, colored people, and these people he's like, oh yeah, we not worshiping that, you gotta worship this. the concept of polytheism will always be in the back of our minds, and then we will one day realize that we should not be worshiping no Jesus. We should not be worshiping no Yah, no Allah. You know what? You know what Allat and Allah has in common? It's a lot of lies. A lie. A lot of a lie. That's what it is. Those are the two connections. I told you I was going to save it for the last. A lot of lies. That's what this is. It's a lot of lies. That's it. You're following and you worshiping, you're facing lies. Lies. All these religions is lies. Hebrew Israelites a lie. Hebrew Israelite is Judaism mixed with Christianity. Like Umdala said, glorify Christians. Chest pumpers. These niggas been bench pressing with the Bible like this till their chest got so to the point where you're gonna see through their mitri. You're gonna see through their garment. And then they're gonna call themselves Hebrew muscles. And they're gonna say you don't want to come tussle. And then as soon as you come with the rebuttal or the answer to their foolish questions or ask a question that they're unable to answer, they got the number one response that is still effective to this day. You know what it is? He not in the right spirit. He not there. He don't know what he talking about, man. He out here worshiping the devil. Meanwhile, you calling on devil first person. You calling on devil second person. You calling on devil third person. You drinking blood fourth reason. You eating body parts. And then you're telling brothers and sisters to put a spirit inside of them. All glory goes to Paul. We used to have feast days and we used to drink the blood according to the precept that Paul wrote. Never understood that, but praise to the heavenly ones that I understand it now. Go down, go back up, drink. Amen, guys. And we said amen. And I knew it was, and now that I'm paying attention, I get it now. It was a ritual. Because as soon as we said amen, the music came on. The girls went on stage, dancing, twacking. We over here drinking Hennessy. This is what's going on in the church, fam. We drinking Hennessy. We talking about who look good. Like, damn, your shirt right there. Nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, son. Damn, she look good in that dress right there. You heard? Word? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was feeling her too. I walked inside. I was like, damn, who that? This is the conversations. How? Because I was in there. How did that spirit come? How did that spirit even have an entry into a so-called holy ground? Because maybe that place was never holy in the first place. Maybe the only thing holy was the hole that was in the ground, the ditch that we was walking into, that we fell in. I fell in. These niggas wanted me to stay there. I was like, hold on, wait, what? Nah, I gotta do what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. And now while I'm saying I'm good, brothers is like, yo, man, we just checking in, man. Want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything good, bro. You know, we waiting for you to come back, man. You know, we miss you, man. We miss. So let me talk in their turn. We miss you, out. We miss you, bro. We miss you, man. Ahaya be with you, bro. In Yeshaya's name, he died for you, bro. Do what's right. Die for, you sacrifice it for the people, man. Do what's right. Meanwhile, my Savior never sacrificed himself. So basically, they wanted me to take a bullet for organization, bro. You see how Lucifer was working? You see how Lucifer was working? And shout out to my brother Garvey, man, who's in the Holy Land, by the way. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Brother hit me up like, yo, something in my spirit told me to come holler at you. I said, word. And it's because it's my big bros, the reason why I answered that. Anybody else, I'd have been like, yo, I'm about to do Sabbath, because at that time it was Sabbath talk. Yo, I'm about to go do the Sabbath talk, bro. I'm going to link you when I finish. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to link you. Something said, even if I didn't want to, something took my hand. This is Mama Love working. You hear me? Took my hand. Yo, what's good, big bro? First, he didn't even say, yo, Shalom. He said, yo, bro, something in my spirit told me to hit you with, give you this information. He said, yo, you standing by a computer? I'm like, yeah, what's up? You all right? This is me. I'm more of concern. He like, nah, man, I got to show you something. Yo, a man then broke this thing down to me. I kid you not. I had to meditate on this thing for like a whole 3 weeks, close to a month. Because the flesh in me, the Lucifer that was in me, the religion that was in me, the heathen teachings that was in me was stopping me. Said, don't even look. That's blasphemy. Blasphemy. These niggas is wildin'. They mad. Leave it alone. Stay where you at. Call on a higher. You good here. Just go back to the church. Be with your brothers. They miss you. They love you. They're gonna be there with you. This is what the demon was telling me. And I was fighting it. Ask the Wiz. If I could tell my Wiz to come on and tell you my testimony, she'd be like, yep. My Sabbath talks was trash. Because it's like a part of me teaching it, but then another part is like, that's a dub. To the point where I had to say, yo, I'm not coming on this week. Until one day I got the revelations, guys. Until one day I got the revelation. I took it upon myself. I said, you know what? Let me go look into this a little bit deeper. Let me put the ISIS Ra El Pride aside, and let me see if this really what it is supposed for me to do, because obviously this thing can't get out my head. Obviously this revelation, it seems like it doesn't want to leave me alone. You know, somebody tell you information like, yeah, I'm gonna look into that, and you just leave it alone. This joint kept eating me every day. Nope. I'm like. It's to the point where my wife, she was concerned. She's like, yo, everything all right? I'm like, yo, hon, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because in my mind, you know what's in my mind? In my mind is what's going to be running through these heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites' minds. Let me tell you what's going to run through their mind. What's running to their minds is all that work that you've done, you're now going to have to stand before brothers and sisters and say, I'm sorry. But praise the heavenly ones, I wasn't doing this for money. Praise the heavenly ones, I was just generally loving to speak the truth when it comes to my creators and my people. Because I'm a professional life coach. Like I said, I'm outside. I see what the devil has done to my people. I see it. That's why my energy and my conviction and my aggression, it's a little bit more different than everybody else, because I'm seeing it and it gets me angry. Because I used to be the ones that had to represent the mother's son who just caught a body. And the mother is too tired. She's weak. She got baby duties. Her child is sick. And there's no man, nothing. And we got to be the ones to go through that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, my passion and how I stand is going to be different from yours. And then he told me what he told me. He told me what he told me. And the rest was history, guys. I took it upon myself. I said, you know what? Obviously, you're just not gonna leave me alone until I look into this. See, that's what the heavenly ones do. They're gonna make you gotta go through it before you make this conscious decision. Then I went through it. That whole Friday night, the whole Samba I was literally just looking and reading and seeing this video, seeing that video. And then I came to the conclusion. I said, yo, these people have been lying to me. When I seen the geographical locations of all the places in the Old Testament in the Bible, that's when I realized, oh yeah, these suckers was playing with me. And the minute, and if you thinking I'm lying, the minute I posted, yo, and I said the name Sunini Nanini, I was ambushed by the children of Cain. Yeah. They called my phone. Tag team. Yo, bro, what's this? What's this? What is it? Making a mockery of it. I said, word. And they ambushed me, and I didn't know much. I said, yo, bro, everything that we was learning was a lie. You know what the brother said? The brother said, yo, how you just gonna just jump ship and you don't even have all the information? You know what I said to him? I said, yo, I felt that joint in my soul, bro. They laughed. I said, yeah. And I was getting tight. I was getting tight because now the street is coming out of me. It's like, yo, y'all niggas is really trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, y'all trying to, y'all trying to press me on some like Junns ain't Junns. You heard? Like, what? Like, yo, fam, check this out, bro. You feel me? But long story short, these brothers end up getting off the phone. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. I get off the phone. I'm frustrated. I tell the Wiz what just happened. I say, yo, why these heathenites just call my phone talking pure madness and whatever. Said what I said, calm down. And I wasn't, and like I said, I wasn't angry. I was more upset, like, yo, son, like, and it was early in the morning too. You know, you feel me? Like, these niggas really just took the time out. Yo, let's call Junns, son. He over here. He teaching something different. We gotta see where he at. We gotta make sure that the devil don't take him, man. That's our op, man. We love him, man. We love him. And I kid you not, people. The next day, I was receiving information. Brother, shout out to my brother, I ain't gonna say his name. He called me, and you know what he said? He said, yo, man, you should reach out to the big bro. He's on this type of, he caught this type of revelation too. I was like, word? He was like, yeah, you got his number? I said, yeah, I got his number. Reach out to the big bro. Big bro said, yo, you got the book of Jasher with you? I said, yeah. He said, yo, go read chapter 5, start at verse 17. I'm reading it. I know what I just saw. He said, read that, read 5:17, read all from 5 to 17 to the end, and read chapter 6. I'm reading it. I'm seeing it. But then I gotta read it again. Because I said, wait, what? Mind you, I done read the book of Jasher plenty of times. Like, I was really into like street preaching and all that. Like, I wasn't the guy to play with when it came to this word. Like, I used to tell the brothers, like, yo, man, let's go cook these other Hebrews. Let's go cook these Islams. Let's go cook, like, that was the type of time we was on. You right? Me and the brother that ambushed me. We was in the most dangerous areas in New York, preaching the word. Me and him. No, that's me and him. We walking through like, yo. But long story short, it might be a little shorter, but forever longer. I started reading, I looked. And I got mad. I got mad because these heathens been playing with my emotions. Don't play with me. I got mad because we was following the ways of these heathens and nobody was checking that. And then from that moment on, and the big bro said like this, and I'm gonna digress because I've been holding you guys for too long. The big bro, and he says, read that. He says, yo, when you finish reading, I'll be right here waiting for you. Pause. I said, what? I said, all right. I read that, I think the same day, probably like an hour later or two. Called to write back. Brother said, go on loc.gov. Go look at this. Look at the river. Why is the Jordan River in Africa? And from that moment on, that's when I came out with the new slogan. I am Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed. You hear me? You hear me? You hear what I'm saying to you? The newly installed heathenites next. Oh, it's going to be bad when I'm finished with you heathens, Hebrews, especially you heathenites. Oh, it's going to be bad. Wait till the numbers go up. Wait till the viewers is by the thousands, by the tens and thousands. Wait, just wait. Because I will be the one to remove all this religion from brothers and sisters. The heavenly ones will not remove me until I finish the job. And for those that tune in and love it, you love it because I'm speaking what you want to hear. And those that can't receive it and want to deny it, it's two reasons. It's either you are just a flat out hater, you just mad because I'm talking and how you wish you could talk. Or you a flat out seed of Cain, Lucifer's baby, hiding himself with black skin. You guys been black facing before the Jewish people was black facing. You understand what I'm saying to you? They had to learn it from somewhere. They learned it from you. But you was genetically doing it. And ever since, look at the numbers. Look at the subscribers. What you think I'm doing? Tell me what you see me doing different. I post here, I talk there, I talk a little sports there, I bring a little a little laughter, a little comedy there, but the message remains the same. The vision, the mission remains the same. What's that mission, Junns? The mission is to get the whole goddamn hood into the kingdom. You know why? You want to know why? Because we deserve that. Ain't nobody on the face of this earth deserve a paradise more than we do. You understand me? And I don't care for what the brothers is doing. Yeah, he a drug dealer. Yeah, he a pimp. She's a hoe. She's everything. You know why they are in those circumstances? Because Cain taught them to be in those circumstances. And religion put you in a space to denounce them and act like there's no help for them. Who told you to do that? When the word says, honor thy brother, love thy neighbor like you love yourself. If I love myself as much as I do, how the heck am I supposed to be the one like, nah, leave these niggas alone? Who told you to do that? You know why they tell you to leave them alone? Because these people got a sense of kicking back into the heavenly ones if they only was just given an opportunity or given a vision or a direction to walk. They don't want to listen to TD Snakes and Creflo took all your dollars and when you broke, he never holler. You understand? They don't want that. These sisters don't want that. They tired of you fake ass wanna be gangsters. They can tell, oh, this nigga not about that. They tired of that. They don't want that. They don't want to learn. They don't want to say shalom and ha-ya. Tawada. Sound like you saying twat. They don't want to hear that. They don't want that. They want somebody that's going to stand on this podium and say what I'm saying. They don't want to hear the good things no more. They want to hear some real. We all got a little gangster in us. We want that. We want something we can relate to. We want something we can sit there and say, damn, so my son Junns was wilding, but I love it though. That's what, this is what the sisters is gravitating. And ask the sisters if they mans is a part of it. You know why they don't like? Because they see that they sisters like, damn, so she really feeling this nigga right here. Yeah. Ain't nothing personal. It's all spiritual, Playboy. If you was to get in line, she'll be feeling you like this too. And then you listen, you get ones up over me because she's gonna take you to bed. While I remain in her head and make sure that she forever being led in the space, in the time of the creators. This is about publicity. Niggas is doing this for publicity. I'm doing this because I want to go home, bro. I'm doing this because these niggas gotta go, bro. These heathens have overtaken my land. Have removed my family, my loved ones, my brothers, my sisters, has removed us and have the audacity to give us these titles. Oh, you should be a Christian. Jesus loves you. Oh, you got to be a Jamaican because that's where we sent you. Oh, you are African American because that's where we built you. Oh, we won't throw you in jail and we're going to make sure you go to hell because that's how we killed you. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Huh? Huh? And we sit here and we get mad when somebody like myself come out and talk that talk. Yeah, you just mad and jealous, bro. Is this about jealousy? I'm not your enemy, bro. I would love for you brothers to be like, yo, Junns, bro, check this out, man. Yo, I want to talk too. Come along. I sent the invite to my brother. I said, come along. I'm not sharing this for myself. Please, gain yourself 100,000 yourself. Gain yourself 200,000. That's it minimizes the work that I gotta do. Come along. I tell my sis, she said, yo, she wanna start. I said, start it. Finish it, I'll promote it. Come on, you wanna come on the podcast and talk your talk? You wanna give the females a female perspective or some good gangster talk? Come, bring it along. Let me change the word gangster and put it more like godly. You wanna talk that godly talk? You wanna talk that GR? That gangster, that godly righteous? Come along. I said, I'll allow any single person to come on here and talk this talk. Because the world needs to know and see that it's not just me. It's not just Dollar. It's a wide awakening of brothers and sisters that's really seeing that we are the children. We are the real remnants. Not even, listen, I don't even care for the genealogy, man. I don't even care for that at this moment. Only thing I know is you niggas is in my space. I want my space back. You niggas gave me Jesus, take him back. I don't want him. Who is that? I don't want that painting. I do not want that jewelry. I don't want it. I don't want it in my church. I don't want it when I'm walking down the street. I don't want to see it on a flyer. When I see it and somebody put it in my hand, they be like, Jesus loves you. I say, no, he don't, and I put it back on the floor. And because of religion, they say foolish things like, you know you're doing blasphemy. Blasphemy in what? You're doing the blasphemy. You're blaspheming yourself every single day. You call on a European to come save the day. Are you goddamn dumb or are you dumb? Ain't no blasphemy. It's hypocrisy. They're standing on something, bro. Religion has turned the regular Joe Smo black and brown people in New York and across America has turned you to a flat-out coon. Flat out coon. And you justify being a coon based on religion. When I say black love, you say, no, Jesus loves everybody. When I say black power, you say, no, Jesus loves everybody. But then when these heathens drop bombs on other people, you say, I stand with Israel. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Go sit somewhere, man. Listen, man, I'm done talking. These heathens done got me churned up, man. These heathens done got me churned up, guys. These heathens done got me churned up. And people get upset. People really get up. Yo, you should see the blasphemy I receive from black people, bro. The response I receive from black people when I'm really trying to connect them to a place that's filled with black people. Nah, bro, we ain't from over there, man. Why are you trying to make us go over there, bro? We from ISIS, Israel, man, 1948, man. Arab land, man. That's where we from, bro. We Middle Easterns, bro. Look how light. Look, these Africans is mad black. Yeah, because they in sunlight every day, dumbass. I'll be mad black too. My mom went to Haiti for 2 weeks. Well, 2 months. When she came back, I didn't even know who she was. She was blacker than black. She was black like the screen of my phone. I said, damn, Mom, what you was doing? She was like, I was in the sun and I loved it. Oh, I want to go back. I come back to this place and I'm just not happy. That's what my mom said. Don't ever get it twisted. Your skin tone, the lighter you are, means that somebody down the line, somebody in your family got duped by a euro. I know somebody duped mines. My auntie done gave me my whole genealogy story. These niggas done duped my family. But it's because I'm doing the works. I don't need to take no DNA test. I know when I hear the name, it doesn't irritate me. I don't get mad. I know when I stand in front of you, heathens, heroes, and heathenites, I stand with confidence. I ain't worrying about nothing. I'm not worrying about what you got to say. There's absolutely nothing. There's not a teachings that you can bring on the table that I have not taught. If we're going based on the Bible and jubilees and all that, I may forget because years and years of being away from that line of energy, you forget a lot of things. But the foundation, I will never forget that. The foundation is what made the Heavenly One say, Junior, I need you on this team. I need you on this side. That's how the Heavenly One spoke. Bring your ass over here. I said, damn, just like that? Straight like that. I said, all right, cool. He said he gonna talk to you in your speech. You thought it was gonna be some hymn singing in the background. Oh, my child, come. No, he's gonna say, yo, nigga, what's up with you? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Damn, Pop, why you talking to me like that? Mama love, you gonna let him talk to me like that? Baby, you need to start listening. All right. Where I go? Come on here at 4 o'clock every Saturday. You're gonna change this stupid Sabbath talk. You're gonna create Samba Conversation. You're gonna have a conversation where all these satanic congregations, and you're gonna tell my people you need to get out of it because I'm about to start Mason and have brothers running around like they're being chased by Jason. Are you dumb or are you dumb? But make sure you start off by apologizing, and that's exactly what I did. I came on here and I said, yo, listen, guys. Yo, my bad. I was leading you guys astray. Some people rejected me, said, nah, I ain't following him no more. I ain't listening to him no more. Other people said, yo, even if you made a mistake, something in my spirit says I need to stand right here with you. I said, oh, praise the Heavenly Ones. Now you fast forward to today, 100K, and the biggest enemy that I have is my black and brown. Because you niggas want to listen to Yah and Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Got all the Hebrew God names, but when it's time to speak Hebrew, the only thing you can tell me is Tawada. Go sit your ass somewhere. Sit somewhere. Or just move out the way. Just stay in your house. Don't listen. And this is not a shot to nobody, but this is just like, yo, fam, please listen. I be seeing you guys. Y'all just be taking up time, taking up space. And the fact that people is still listening to this foolishness is absurd to me. You can't look at the information that these people don't put on this stupid internet. They got a fake ass map. So you telling me Edom is Jordan, but then you guys are telling me follow the eagle. The eagle is what justified them. So what is it? Look at the contradiction. And yet, watch the rebuttal. You know. Everybody migrate. You know. But meanwhile, the word said the only people that's gonna be scattered is us amongst the nations. But you know. That's all I hear. You know. Yeah, you know. What? Come on, man. You just gotta be in the spirit. Just be in the spirit, man. Christian, you just love Jesus, man. Jesus. Remember Jesus. Jesus died for you. He shed his blood on Calvary. Make sure on Sunday you drink the blood and you take the bread. A ritual. Anybody that been in a Catholic ritual, you know you had to get up, walk to the priest with your hands out like a slave, my nigga. This is how we used to be. And he used to put it in your hands. And then when he put it in your hand, you supposed to say, he says, and then he put it in your hand. Before he put it in your hand, he holds it. He says, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, what do you say? And then you have your hand like this. He did all of this. Your hand remained like this. And then you say, amen. And he say, good boy. And he drops it in your hand. And then you're supposed to take the right hand and you put it in your mouth. And then you're supposed to put it under your tongue. And then you're supposed to wait till you walk all the way back to your desk or to the whatever the thing called, the chair, the table, whatever the nonsense called, the bench. You walk all the way back. You pull the thing down. You get on your knees. You chew it. You swallow it. Then you give all praise and glory to Jesus. And then you wondering why when you die, you wake up in hell seeing who? Jesus. Yo. Oh. Yeah. Of course the eagle is in the Holy Land. The eagle everywhere. But you know the eagle also in Africa too, right? Oh, they didn't tell you that. Oh, they didn't tell you that. Why they didn't tell you that? You see, when I do my research, I purposely leave it in layman's terms. Because not everybody is built to do the in-depth. Like, I don't got the gift like my big bro got. My big bro, listen, this nigga just be all over the place. He sent me an email today, and when I finish this, I got to read it, finish reading it. It's like that. Like, yo, big bro, where you be finding these things? But I don't even question it because that's the gift. That's the gift that was placed upon him. The gift that was placed upon me, oh, I'm gonna keep talking until you hear this heathenites ears bleed. And I don't care. YouTube could do what they want. Look, Facebook won't even let me go on live. I wonder why. But ask me if I care, because I really don't. I don't. They don't. Because there's only one mission, people. That mission is to get the hood into the kingdom, fam. We're losing out here, bro. We're losing. We're playing their game. We're playing their chess. We're playing their monopoly. And we're losing. We're losing. And the only way we're going to even get a step to being on the winner's table, we have to denounce the things that put us in the loser's seat. And that was religion, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. Hold on. Let me go finish seeing what you guys is talking. Deadly Lioness wasn't playing today. Shout out to the sis, man. Yeah, you gotta stick your head in blood. You're everything. And you and listen. Oh, and let me give you another sidebar. What do all these three religions got in common? All of them, you gotta do some ritual with blood involved. Look, dudes gotta stick their head inside of a vagina where women used to put female used to put their periods on. Then you got Christianity that's making you drink blood and eat ass cracks. Listen, if there's a whole congregation and everybody's eating the body of Christ, somebody had to eat the ass, because the one that's eating the ass is the one that's full of sugar honey iced tea. Listen to that bar right there. That's for you. That's for you, Deli. That was for you right there. You know I got this. My gun go off. You heard? Then you got Judaism. Listen, you got Judaism. We're not even going to talk about what they do on Passover. They over here slaying the lamb, letting it drip down their mouth. You're knowing that we got the records now showing that we're not even supposed to be eating. We're not even supposed to be eating body parts, man. We're not supposed to eat no manner of flesh, no hard drinks. You guys don't know what's going on. You wondering why we still getting sick? Why the disease? How is the disease of Egypt still getting to the children knowing that we are woke? How are we still getting sick? Somebody's not telling us the truth. And one of the main reasons why we're sick is because we want to follow the ways of monotheism. Come on. He says the white Arabs, no. Esau has no affiliation with anything pale. Esau is black like me and you. Might be a little lighter. There's a lot of people in the Holy Land that ain't never been off no other place but that land that is light. When you see somebody, a child born red, matter of fact, let me show you this before I get off. Hold on, let me show you this. I'm gonna show you. Remember, if we are twins, oh, this talking got me needing to spit out. My cup of Joe is moving kind of slow, right? If we are twins, no matter the circumstances, we are all gonna have something in common. The nose, the hands, everything. We as colored people, and this is no disrespect to Europeans, this is just the honest facts. So you heathens, Hebrews, please get out of your emotions when I say this. This is a fact. Our genetic makeup is totally different. There's nothing that we have in common besides we stand up to piss and we sit down to take a sugar honey iced tea. That's the only thing we have in common. Everything else, I'll leave that for another conversation. But let me show you. Europeans, Arabs, these are not black people. We don't have no connection. The reason why you see dark-skinned Arabs, because they was leaving their children on the eastern side of Africa. They was leaving their children, like deliberately. And then we would take them, raise them. I got the brother and he breaks it all down. We will raise them. Then they will come looking for their child. And we being good individuals be like, yo, here's your child. Hey, you should stay. And they used to come like savages. No clothes, dirty. You know what I'm saying? You see them now. You ever seen a halal truck? And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you the truth. Right? The word said there's nothing new under the sun. Even the behaviors is still going to be the same. They hide their behavior because of money. And there was no money and everybody was on flat zero. You would see, I can show you videos on TikTok where they're cooking food and their feet is right next to the food. They're washing their feet in their sink where they're cooking food. I'm not lying to you. I'm just telling you the truth. There's no genetic makeup with us. So when they came as scavengers, and we was teaching them, we was catering to them, we was doing this. And look, because of the goodness of our hearts, they still attack. But you know why they was able to attack? Because they're not bound by the laws of the universe, because the universe was never made for them. You understand? So when they do certain things, they don't get penalized for it. When we do it, we get penalized. That's the thing that we don't want to understand. When we do certain things, we get penalized. They don't get penalized. Nobody is held by the universal law but us. That's why you see that they don't see nothing wrong with dropping bombs. They don't see nothing wrong with slavery. They don't see nothing wrong. They will kill your ass, not shed a tear, no nothing. You ever seen a European killed a black man and went in front and stood in front of the camera, stood in front of the prosecution, stood in front of anybody, had any remorse, like any sympathy, tears coming out? No, stand there, take it like a man, go in the back, go to sleep. Where we would do something like that and we feel guilty, we looking at the parents, you say, I'm sorry, my bad, I really didn't mean to do so, et cetera, et cetera. We do this. They don't. Completely different individuals. And the sooner we as people realize that, the sooner change in this world will be. Because we're so focused on proving to the world that we are the same when we need to prove to the world that we are not. We are different. The Creator shows us that every day. Turn on a basketball game. Tell me who's the most dominant. Turn on boxing. Go look into old history. Who created all the inventions? They came up with something called copyright and trademark and patent. They came up with that. We ain't come up with that. We just created stuff to better our people. How did you make that? Can you show me? Shoot him in the head. Dad, this is ours. How you think General Motors became General Motors? Come on, man, stop. I could go on for days. I forgot what I was going to show you. Oh, the baby of color, man. Hold on. Let me show you. Damn, see, the picture that I had, they don't have it no more. I knew I should have saved it. But a child being born red is basically just showing you a child that was born with a lot of blood. That's what a child being born red was. When Akobi came out regular. No blood, no nothing. When Esau came out, he came out red. He came out red. I can show you babies. I can show you black babies that came out red, got red hair and all. I think I showed you guys this in the beginning. I created our heavenly parents. They not create no European. If we are one with the Europeans, our DNA should be the same. The way that we conduct ourselves, when music come on, we should all be able to dance the same. We should the frequencies of the earth should all trigger the same. If we came from the same genetic makeup, Even if you don't dance, my brothers don't dance, but if a song come on, it's like an instant, yo, you feeling that? Hey, chill. We're not the same. Just stop. We will never be the same. And it's okay. It's not hate. It's not racism. I didn't create racism. They did. They created that. I didn't create that. I'm just correcting the foolishness that they created. They didn't create that. We're just not the same. Show me a black person that you ever seen born with a tail. Look this up. I want to show you guys this. They're not letting me see it. They're not showing the front of it. Man. And don't think for one second that these children that you see being born with tails are one of us. It's one of them. I'm going to show you. Look. Look. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Oh, I gotta go on this one. Look. 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 They're gonna tell you this right here is a black baby. It's them. It's not us. You see this? This is not us. This is not us. You understand? China, you know what I'm saying? Arabs. These are not the children. Listen. I don't want to offend nobody. People's gonna get mad and be like, oh, he's preaching hate. Racism. But then they're gonna be the first one to say free Palestine though, knowing that the Palestinians had their hands in our slavery. Come on. Hey, racism. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't even want to look for the baby is born red, man. But let me show you something. This is how Esau will look. Get it out the way one time. This is how Esau will look. Okay? This is how Esau will look. These beings are still in the land. Okay? This baby's mixed, you can tell. But if they mix, you see the baby still got some color features. Why these Europeans don't got no color features with us? Because you allow these people to feed you a story. They the ones that's telling you this story. Remember, they took our records and created their own and said, this is the truth and this is the end all be all, and we run with it. Okay? This is how she will look. This is how Esau will look. Okay? Okay? A lot of these children are mixed breeds. This is why they're pushing this interracial so they can hide their seed. You see what? You see this baby? You see the baby? You see the baby got European features? You know why? Because this lady who y'all thinking is colored, his daddy's a European. Cain. It's over for that. No money ain't none of that. You see this? You see it? You see the nose? Colored. The nose marked the spot, baby. You see? Esau. Right? This is how Esau would look. You see the nose? You see the lips? Okay? I find it crazy that they're not showing no colored, no black babies, no boys. I wonder why. I wonder why. They're only showing girls. I wonder why. Heathen. I wonder why. All right, guys. You know what I'm saying? This for you guys. Do your homework, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your homework. Don't stop allowing these people to feed you your story. They would never tell you your story, because let's imagine they start giving you a story and you start really finding out. There's a potential you can be set free. There's a potential that you can connect with the heavenly ones and gain that same power and strength that David had, that you don't even need a gun. You just need a slingshot and crack them upside their head in their bedtime. You think they're going to make you think they ever want you to connect to that spiritual side? Look at us without God, without the creators in our lives. Look how we the most dominant. We just financially deprived because of their system that they put in place. Let's not act like you understand when things hit the fan, we ain't gonna be able to survive. This generation of children won't be able to survive because this generation of children, majority of them is being raised without no fathers. And the fathers that's around, that's the fathers of these children, was raised without no father, right? Anything outside, anything after the 80s, after the 80s and 90s, majority of these children is raised without no male figures in their life. Majority. Nearly half of the 2,000 babies, if not 90%, got no daddy. Everybody's co-parents. That's not enough. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got no connection. No, that's why, that's one thing. Let me tell you something. Out of everybody that I listen to, one thing I love about Umdallah, he let it be known that we are not the same. See, these people, these organizations will always have an avenue to associate them with us. Like, he's Esau. Esau's the end of the world, but, you know, Esau's gonna worship and bow down and be in servitude. And you know, the funny thing is that the majority of those brothers that's doing that, some of you guys are not even the seed of Akobi. Not even. Some of you guys are flat out children of Cain. Some of you, listen, hey. We're not even gonna talk about the Christopher Columbus babies, yeah? Some of you don't even have the DNA of Abantu, of Sunini, of Akobi at all in your DNA. But based on religion, you can be whatever you want to be. Listen, religion makes you could be gay if you want to. As long as you believe in Jesus, you're going to get to heaven. Religion. See, being righteous, stuff like that is unacceptable. Being righteous, you can't tell a lie. Being righteous is, okay, yeah, you say you from what? That's remember back in the days, see, I'm about to talk some gang talk, but then I'm going to leave. After this, I'm out. Back in the days, man, it's like somebody saying, yo, son, I'm Crip. Like, Crip, set you claim. And then they'll say the set. And then you get on the phone and you make the phone call to verify these brothers. And you're going to get those that's valid and you're going to get those that's invalid. The one that's invalid, yo, give me that flag. Some brothers, not only do you get your flag taken, but now you got to shoot 8 minutes. Yeah. And then after that, if you really want to be part of the gang, you got to put some work in. Yeah. That's how we did it. I don't know how other people do. I'm telling you how it went over here. And religion is like the modern day gangs now. You don't even gotta put in work. You can just join just affiliation. Yo, that's my homie, man. Yeah, man. He Española, man. Mind you, he's a dark Hispanic. You can tell he got Negroids in his DNA. And this one right here got the same long nose like the Saudi Arabians. And he said, but yeah. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. Y'all over here done got me. Y'all done got me jacked up, man. It's your brother, man, from the motherland, man. I came to you guys live. Once again, continue supporting. Hey, support the merchandise, man. You know what I'm saying? Support the merchandise, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here, spiritually vaccinated, you We outside with it, you Link is in the bio. Click. Find something you like. You know what I'm saying? We got the new sneakers coming out. I might just give you guys a preview next week. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, man, we outside with it, man. You know, I ain't playing. We doing the works. We going to generate. We going to build. We going to get every single person out of here. All that money you wasting buying Louis and Gucci's and Fuji's, Louis, Gucci's and Pradas, you need to be saving it up and be prepared to move like a Fuji. Ooh, la, la, la. The kingdom's the place where it's supposed to be. Ooh, la, la, la. I don't need no heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites next to me. Ooh, la, 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 la. We going home. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. Came to you guys live. Once again, continue supporting. And for those that don't know who I am him. On December day, I am him. The Honorable Junns NBIC. What the NBIC stands for? Next Bantu in charge. The next Bantu in charge. You understand me? And my mission is to continue keeping my foot on you heathens, you Hebrews, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Listen to the heavenly one say one more again for the last 4, 5, 6, 7 friends out here. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? And I'ma holler at y'all. One.